Yeah, let me give y'all a little story time about how my day going. So earlier in the week, this one decided it want to stop working. The clutch went out on it, so the blades ain't working no more. It turns on, but the blades won't turn on. Now today, this big mother, this one decide it don't even want to turn on no more. Huh?
I said to start working at the wrong time.
And so we went down to this one. We were left with the 52. Okay, cool. So in the meantime, before this one go to the shop, I was like, I'ma just go buy a push more because I haven't pushed the line in 4 or 5 years because I'm bougie now. So I don't use these anymore. I use these. But I had to go back to the basics, okay? While this one was down. Today, on the very first line, this one decides it wants to not turn on. So I'm like, okay, I hear a little clicking, so it must be the battery. So I'm like, okay, cool. We go buy a brand new battery, 624. Y'all see it? I ain't lying. Won't even turn on, bruh. Won't turn on. I called the manufacturing place I bought it from. Guess what they tell me? The warranty went out on this one in July of last year. This one, it's been up. So they like, well, depending on if it's an engine issue, which I don't think it is. I don't know if y'all can hear, but listen. See, y'all hear it's coming on, but the engine won't turn on. So it's a wrap, man. It won't turn on. It's not coming on. And look how big this yard is we gotta cut. I gotta push mow this whole yard. Y'all ain't even seen the backyard. The whole front of the house is huge. I gotta cut it with this and do the backyard. Not to mention the whole side of the house over there. Man, this is how my week been going. Oh, not to mention, the blower tore up this week.
Gotta tell y'all that. Blower too.
So the throttle cable broke on the blower. That's what that is right there. I had to replace the throttle cable on the blower this week. So yeah, we just having a great week this week. But hey man, it's what y'all don't see behind the scenes, man. I don't show y'all what my business, what I be going through in business or what business entails. I just thought I'd just share this with y'all because I had to vent to keep from getting mad and to keep from crying. So we just gonna take a deep breath and we're gonna tackle the rest of the day. Y'all pray for me. 2 seconds later, now this won't start up. Somebody lying to me. Somebody is lying to me. Ain't no freaking way. I swear to God, bro. Take the camera right quick. Take the camera and film this.
This is not our week, bro.
I know you lying. When have you seen me do all this to start the lawnmower?
This not our week, y'all. Come on.
This is a brand new lawnmower.
Like, bro, ain't no way.
What's going on, YouTube? What's happening, man? What's going on? It's your boy, Chef Shouter, back with another video, man. Today has been a long day, man. It's been a long week and a long 2 weeks, man. So, today, I had to do a recovery on one of my rental vehicles. And, to say the least, it was a horrible experience. My first ever bad renter I've ever had in all the years I've been doing rental cars. But today takes the cake. This is one of those stories that you hear online that you be like, man, I wish that never happened to me. But I finally got my turn. So, and it's partially my fault because I wasn't on top of my business like I should have been, like I normally be. I just was a little bit too relaxed because I had a lot of other stuff going on in another business that I have. So I kind of like took my eye off the prize for a little bit, and this is what happened. So anyway, we in ATL, the home of the scammers. Everybody know ATL right now is the money glitch. It's the home of the scammers. So pretty much after recovering a car and putting some Blues Clues together,
I came up with the assumption that the lady who's supposed to be the one renting the car from me was not the one using the car. So when she pulled up, they pulled up in a newer vehicle, which looked like it might have belonged to her. There was a gentleman that was there with her that she claimed was her son. And me and her supposed to be doing a transaction and, you know, exchanging information and stuff like that, moving forward. But he just keep like he's hovering in the background and he keep like jumping in and out, you know, what we got going on, our dealings and stuff between me and the renter. This guy's not on the bill to rent the car. So while me and her going around, we taking our photos of the car and making sure everything is everything. You got your befores, I got my befores. Everybody is cool, we on the same accord, right? If you not renting a car, why are you walking around taking pictures of the car too? That was red flag number one. Red flag number two, the way that the lady kept acting like when she was there, she was acting like she didn't know nothing about how to rent the car, use the app that we was using. Which I'll go ahead and say what app we was using. We was on HYRECAR, which if you're in the rental-car business or you've heard of HYRECAR is like the lowest tier of rental cars. Like it really do actually suck. It sucks. And the only reason I'm using it is because this one particular vehicle that I have, it's got high mileage. So because HYRECAR doesn't really have any, let's say they don't have a high standard, they'll let you put a car on there that has like over 130,000 miles, which this vehicle does. But it's in great condition, but it's just got high mileage, right? But it's got a new motor in it and all that. But anyway, HYRECAR won't let you, Turo won't let you put it on it because it's over 130. So I got it on HYRECAR. But HYRECAR tends to have a lot of BS, people on it, low tier, don't give a damn about your stuff, treat it like it ain't nothing. And so, you know, with that being said, I try to vet the people who I rent to on HYRECAR as much as possible. It's been plenty of people that I denied, turned down, and just canceled the rental. Like, nah, I didn't got to a place before, a location to meet up. And like, nah, I ain't feeling this. We ain't doing this. Like, I'm out of here. But like in the moment, I should just follow my gut because the way that everything was playing out when we was there, like I just had this feeling like this car ain't for her. She rented for him, really. But I'm like, I'ma just test the waters and I'ma see. But I got my hand slapped. That's what I get. Anyway, so y'all know we just had that Microsoft outage, right? So a few days go past, no payment received. Mind you, I'm on HYRECAR, I'm going through their app. So I'm like, damn, that's weird. I ain't got no payment in a minute, but I'm like, that Microsoft outage did go. It did happen. So I go to HYRECAR, big banner on their page. We're experiencing a power outage or Microsoft outage, whatever they got on their page, they have it displayed. As soon as you get to you sign in on the app, so I'm like, okay, that's what it is. Whatever. Wait like a day or two. Still no deposit, no money came in. So I'm like, what the hell going on? I'm like, man, bruh, this, and I'm like, nah, bruh, not this many days where you don't get paid. Something ain't right. I go in there, do some more deep diving, boom, I get an email. The same day my antennas go up, I get an email like, hey, your renter is behind or late on payments. Like, we ain't received payments in like 3 or 4 days. What you want to do? So I'm like, oh. I'm like, so I was right. Like, something was wrong. So boom, by the time I catch all this, now I get in touch with somebody through their little app service support system, which is a bubble, a chat, because they won't pick up the phone no more because of this so-called outage. So now we texting. He goes and takes a deep dive. He like, yo, man, he like, it looks like they like 10 plus days behind where they ain't paid. So I'm like, how does something like this even happen, bruh? I'm like, why are y'all allowing the people? Why wouldn't y'all call me or reach out to me and be like, hey, it's been day 2, it's been day 3, it's been day 4, it's day 5, it's day 7. Like, what's going on? Your renter's not paying us. What do you want to do? Do you want to repossess your vehicle? Woo, 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 woo. Nobody did that. The same day I figured out, hey man, something ain't right, is when you send me an email like, hey, we missing 3 to 4 days behind on payments, when actually you damn near 10 days because they like backlog or however they do it. Some kind of way with their payments where they kind of like behind or whatever. I don't know how this shit works. I don't know. But that's what happened. So today makes 14 days not paid. So you done had my car for 2 weeks and ain't paid nothing. Okay? Finally get in contact with her yesterday, the supposed renter. And she texted me after me calling and texting her. Finally, she texted me like at 5:45 yesterday. Like, yo, I'm sorry, I fell on hard times. Mind y'all, this is an older woman. This is a lady that's like, gotta be in her like 50s. So you know better. You know how to communicate. You a grown ass woman. You don't communicate and say, hey, I'm having some money issues right now. Do you mind if, or should I return the car back to you? How do you want to do this? You took upon yourself to abuse the system because HYRECAR can't do a damn thing. I'm out here trying to solve other problems and put out fires in other businesses. So I took my eye off of what was going on over there. Like I said in the beginning, that's my bad. I take accountability for that. But you as a grown woman, you took advantage of the situation and knowing you ain't paid nothing, and then you didn't even communicate for 2 whole weeks, knowing you ain't paid. And then you want to text me yesterday talking about, oh, I'm sorry, I fell on hard times. I'm having money issues right now. Woo, woo, woo. I'm actually getting your car detailed right now, and I can bring it back to you tomorrow after work. I'm like, after work? I'm like, bruh, I really want to get my car right now. I'm like, but it's late at night. We in ATL. You pick the car up with a dude with you. It's at nighttime. My emotions is, so, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me do the mature thing and let's wait till tomorrow. And then I'll pick it back up tomorrow and we'll figure it out tomorrow when we see each other face to face. So, boom. I get back in touch with HYRECAR. They tell me what her balance is. They tell me what I should collect from her as the renter. So, boom. It's like $1,200 and some change. So boom, I get with her. I shoot her a text today, good morning, woo, woo, woo. Hey, this is the total old balance on the car from the 2 weeks that you had it and not paid, it's $1,200. I'll take $630, $640. Me and you is good. So she like, okay, all right, cool, I'm gonna see you later on. So I'm like, look, I'm working today. I'll be done like around 5, 6 o'clock. I'll meet up with you around that time. It got closer to that time of the day. I hit her back like, hey, yo, I'm going to be working a little later. I'll probably get free after 7, and then we can meet up with each other. She texts back, a thumbs up, okay. I'm like, all right, cool, everything's smooth. Boom, I handle my business. I get done doing what I'm doing. I go pick up that boy Jay. We rush up there to the meet spot. As soon as we pull around the corner, I see the car sitting there by itself. I don't see no car next to it. I don't see the car she came to pick up the car in the last time. The car just sitting there by itself. So we pull around, boom. I'm looking through. Ain't nobody sitting in the car. I can see a window crack, but I'm like, somebody laid back in the seat. Ain't nobody in the car. So I'm like, okay, I know what time it is now. So 1, you were supposed to meet me and give me the keys in my hand. 2, you were supposed to exchange some money that you owed. 3, you were supposed to go over all the car damages or whatever you might have been done while you incurred and had the car. Nobody's there present. I call her 5 times. She don't answer the phone as expected. So we check out the car. Boom, me and Jay looking at the car. He like, man, what is this? Boom, I'm looking at this. I'm like, damn, what the hell? Driver's side mirror glass. The mirror glass broke, shattered. Open the car door. All the seats in the car stained. Look like somebody just took drinks and charcoal and just all in the seats. Front seat, driver, passenger, back seats, just tore the hell up. Cigarette burns in the back seat. I don't allow smoking in none of my rentals. In the driver, you know that little part that you can put your hand in right there? And sometimes you can throw some change over there? Philly blunt wrappers and cigarette guts. All in the little cup holder thing right there. Car smell like smoke, cigarettes, and weed. I'm like, okay, all right, boom. Tell Jay pop the hood, I'm finna turn the car on. Crank the car up. I don't like what I hear, but I'm like, all right, whatever. Boom, pop the trunk. I'm finna go look at the trunk, he looking at the hood. I go look in the trunk, it's all kind of trash and stuff just thrown all in the trunk, ain't clean. Mind you, the day before, remember she said, I'm getting your car detailed for you and I'm gonna bring it back to you today. The car is trashed on the inside. The trunk is Target bags, it's iPhone tools, SIM card tools all over the trunk of the car. The back seat got the iPhone thing. So apparently, this is where I start connecting all these Blues Clues. I think the guy that was there, was running some kind of illegal activity with cell phones or something. He was doing the cell phone jug that had been out since 1999. I ain't even know folk was still doing it. I guess, I don't know, man. And who knows what else they were doing in the car. The tag is bent up. The whole tag. The tag supposed to be like this, y'all. The tag is like this. It's in the air. It's supposed to be like this, it's like this. It's supposed to be like this, it's like this. Okay? Why the hell is my tag bent? Why? Then, mind you now, we in Georgia. Why I opened my mail yesterday, go to the mailbox. Yesterday, I get a toll fine from Dallas, Texas. Who the hell told you to drive the car all the way to damn Dallas, Texas? Nobody gave you the authorization to do that. Clearly stated when I handed over the keys, this car is not for out-of-state travel. It's in-state only. You are not permitted to drive out of state in this car. At all. So, let me tell y'all where I messed up at. So this car, one of my trackers, the most crucial tracker that you could ever have on your vehicle when you're doing rental car business, is right now it's not activated. So for the meantime, between time, I had an Apple AirTag in there. I can't do nothing with that but locate where the car is. I can't turn it off. I can't seize it. I can't do none of the extra stuff that I would normally do with any of the other vehicles that I have. This one particular car, I don't have what I need to have on there. And this fool drives all the way to Dallas, Texas. Now, we get out, we walk around the car. They done had a blowout on the front passenger side. The tire has blown out, popped something. You know the wheel well, the little covers that be on the inside that hide all the stuff that's in the engine bay, like in the front. You see what I'm saying? Like, where we at? Right here. So that front part right there, there's always a cover right there somewhere, right? Toe up. It's missing two of the little push pins. The thing is just hanging. It's just dangling. It's just there. Just waving. Then the back tire on the passenger side, I see there's the inner tube, like the little, you know, the little cap. Some random looking weird red cap. I don't have those on my car. So they done went through 2 tires since they had the car. Then there's some damage underneath the bottom on that side of the vehicle, like they done ran up on a curb or did something crazy. Yeah, this just, it's unbelievable. I've been renting cars for like 3 years now. I've never had none of this ever happen to me, ever. ever. I've heard of these stories, but it's never happened to me because I do my due diligence and I make sure I vet my renters very good before I decide to hand over my keys. Like I said, in the beginning, it was just like a ride. Something was like, man, something don't feel right. But I'm like, man, you know what? I might just be tripping because I hadn't, the cars that I have now have been gone for a while. So I haven't really done an exchange in a minute. So it's like it's brand new all over again. So some steps that I should have taken, I kind of skipped over because I hadn't done the process in a while. That's no excuse. There's no excuse. But those steps were crucial into what took in place. I can't say that. And because I wasn't solely focused on this like I should have been, there's a whole lot of stuff happened that shouldn't have happened. So, man, I don't know if this will help somebody in the future, if you doing rental cars or if you plan on getting into rental cars. This is not a story to scare you. It's a story to wake your ass up. If you didn't got comfortable, if you didn't got relaxed in doing rental cars or you plan on getting into it, just make sure you cover all the basics from A to Z. A to Z, man. Make sure you doing everything right. Make sure you vetting the renters how you supposed to be vetting them, and don't just be handing your keys over because you happy-go-lucky to get somebody in a car and make some money. It ain't always good to, what they say, all money ain't good money. And this definitely wasn't. So I think maybe they probably had the car for a good month. They made on-time payments for like a month and a half. So for a month and a half, they made on-time payments and then they just stopped paying. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I've had a long day, a long week. I'm tired, man. It's 10:58, dog. It's 10:58. It's about to be 11 o'clock. I've been up since 6 a.m. I'm freaking tired. This week has whooped my ass. Man, we've been trying to cut grass all week. It's been raining on us every single day. All my machines in my business have went down. I am now borrowing somebody's equipment just so I can take care of my customers. All my machines broke down last week, which I'll probably put a clip in here of the video. I'm just going through it this month, man. I just had to vent. I just had to get on here and vent, man. I know I usually post some upbeat videos and, you know, try and be positive as much as I can when it comes to my content, but I had to vent to somebody, man. I had to tell somebody. I would love to get in my car and go drive around tonight. They about to go do a meet somewhere, but I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I had a long week, had a long day, and I gotta get my ass back up tomorrow at 6 o'clock and do this all over again. So yeah, man. Yeah, I have no words, man. I'm lost for words. But if y'all got something out of this video, man, drop a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe if you ain't already subscribed to the channel. I'm sorry about today's video, but I just had to post about this. I'll probably show y'all some videos and pictures of the car later on. Me and Jay dropped it off at the dealership to get an oil change. They went 10,000 miles over my oil change. And I had contacted them twice and told them, hey, the car is due for an oil change. Let's meet up at the dealership so I can pay for an oil change and then you can go back about your business. Made up some story about work schedule and all this. So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll figure it out eventually. And they returned the car dead E. I've never seen the car so dead E that the gas light is blinking. The gas light was blinking. I ain't never seen this in my life. Never. And I gave them the gas on full. And the gas tank is on E, dog. I can't make this up, bro. I catch y'all.